My name's Kasim. I'm a PhD student in the UCL Department of Political Science, specializing in political theory. A little bit about my academic background. My bachelor's was in social and political sciences from the University of Cambridge, and then I stayed on to do my master's in international relations, also at Cambridge. After that, I then went to law school in London and then qualified and practiced as a corporate solicitor in the city for about 3.5 years, including secondments to government and a big energy corporate. So I saw the light and applied to PhD programs, was accepted at the UCL Department of Political Science. I think a large part of it, although law was a decent fit, was I wanted to really get into questions in much more depth and with more time and resources to really dig down and dig deep than was afforded in my previous career. Also, I was quite drawn by the prospect of teaching, essentially, as part of the academic career. The first year, depending on the stream you're in, you all have like quantitative and qualitative modules for political science, or you have political theory, methodology modules if you're political theorists, and that's sort of the first year baseline training. But even from the first year, I think a real sort of substantive part of your training is more broadly being involved involved in the department. So that comes through a number of different ways. So there's the departmental research seminar, which has visiting speakers and circulates papers in advance, and staff, including PhDs, are all invited to pre-read and then help contribute. And then you can really see how positive academic discussion occurs, like constructive criticism and feedback, and that's sort of department-wide. And then depending on your specialism, so whether political theory or conflict and change or comparative politics or political economy, those are more like internal working groups within the department. Again, full-time academics and PhDs will take it in turns to present their research, often with pre-circulated papers, and everyone sort of tries to help constructively build each other up and build on each other's projects. At the PhD level specifically, we also have our own PhD research seminar, which I'm running this year, and students will circulate a paper and arrange for another PhD student to be a discussant, another to be a chair, and we essentially run our own sessions, which again, you pre-circulate a paper, everyone reads it in advance, and comes back with comments and feedback. Some people say that doing a PhD can be quite a lonely or isolating experience, and I think one of the real benefits of being in the department here at UCL is the sense of community. So both as a staff member, you're fully invited to use the shared kitchen with full-time staff and PhDs. So there's plenty of interaction there and around the coffee machine. And certainly within the cohort itself, we've got a really nice office with enough space for us all to fit in. And it really, having that shared working space, although people can work elsewhere, really helps bring people together. My take on a PhD program is that it's effectively training for a career in academia. So my intention, if the PhD goes well, is to seek a postdoc or junior lectureship position. Although there are, of course, other opportunities once you finish a PhD.